Hey, thanks for joining me on the YouTube channel. So this is a tournament that they usually have at the end of the year so that everybody can jump in. It's just an open, you don't have to be part of a club, but you can just jump in it and see what happens. It's a 15-inch limit. That's state regulation for Colorado. So we do card tournaments usually, but this one, it's a 5-fish limit and it's a 15-inch limit. So, just do your best. It's hard to get these 15-inch fish in the boat, but there's plenty of just undersized 15s. So let's take a look at the video I put together and see how it went. Thanks for watching. All right, so this is where I had to make a little camp out in the back of the truck here. Just cooking up some coffee. Gotta have the coffee in the morning, that's for sure. But yeah, it was cold, but got down to 40 degrees. I got a heater, but didn't even use it. It was fine. There it is, Chevy Sweet. All right, this is the Denver Bass Fall Classic. Last tournament of the year. We got a pretty good turnout. A lot of good guys out here. Probably Colorado's best. They represent a lot of Colorado Bass Nation. All right, so we're gonna give it a shot here. Good turnout. Wish me luck. So this is where I had a good bite in here. I fished this whole area and I came back through a second time. Here's what happened. So right here, I'm fishing this area right behind this rock wall. And this one's about a 2.5 pounder just off this break. I see it hit the bait and I yank on it and then I throw it back in there and then it comes back and hits it again. And so this one hurt because this one I saw, it was like a 2.5 pounder, which would have definitely kept. Twice. So here's another failed attempt. So I'm throwing this red crankbait here and the fish, he hits it and I hook it and then it comes off and then I pause the bait and then it comes back. As I'm turning it, I see it come up and it hits the bait. And that's where I start doing, and I'm trying to get another hook in them as I'm getting them right next to the boat. Here, right about here. I'm trying to get another hook in them. He's about a 2 pound smallmouth, and then it just comes off. I just had him skin hooked, but carry on, And these are some of the fish that are just under the line, just barely even touching it, but got to throw it back. And then there's me right on the bottom. All right, well, that's pretty much it, how it went. I fished a bluff wall and I was cranking that with a red crankbait and I started getting fish there. That's where those fish that you saw, and those ones they're so close, but it's just they didn't go, so threw them back. And then you know, you have the chances. I thought I had the chances. I made good decisions. I thought the baits I was using were good, and you know, everything that I decided on going, you know, with the wind, because this is a lake that you play the wind on. It's one of those lakes. So it's a reservoir, Highland Reservoir, and they drop the water a lot. So you have to take that in account, that factor, and it changes really fast. So, you know, it's a good lake to learn on. You can do pretty much whatever you want. Fish deep, fish shallow, you know, whatever your, you know, flavor is, whatever you do. I'm comfortable with flipping, so that's what I do. Flipping, jigging, heavy cover stuff. That's my game, so I try to stick with it. And I learned that when I moved out here. I was trying to do the finesse game, and I was horrible at it, you know. But I did learn how to do that, so I started catching fish, and then I just started to put in my own skills into the heavy stuff, being from the Midwest, you know, Illinois, and fishing in Illinois waters, Wisconsin waters. That's, you know, what I'm used to. So I try to put all that in, you know, and it's been helping a lot ever since I started doing that. So, you know, that's just what happened. You know, you gotta give it a try. You gotta cut your teeth somehow, and just keep plugging. You know, I have more stuff out there. I'll give you a wrap up on the baits that I use, on the fish that I did catch, and then make another video of that. You know, and live fishing. I get a lot of compliments on how nice the boat looks, and it shines, and it's really nice because it puts a ceramic coating it has on it from a lot of these products. This is the boat trip, so you know, that's for the exterior. This is for your trailer. It makes the trailer look like brand new. So that's what you want to use for that. And then this is the interior. This is for when you get blood in the boat or any type of stains. That's what you want to use. And then they sell them with the applicators as well. So you put with the applicator with the boat drip restoration, the restore. And then I just keep some rags in there. But that's how I keep my boat looking so good and shiny. And everybody compliments on it. But yeah, look them up too. That's a great company. And you can grab this tag here. So grab that. And Stable Products, they're out of Chicagoland. They ship anywhere in the United States. And, you know, this is what you use in your boat. This is the Marine Tune-Up 360. And then this one you use in your car, your lawnmowers, your gas-powered engines, generator, chainsaw. But thanks for watching, you know, and thanks for all these companies that support me. You know, my internal lithium batteries, they didn't fail me once all year. You know, I've had them for 3 years. I've been with them for that long, and not one problem with them. So check out Eternal Lithium Batteries, Douglas Rods, and Exxon Baits. You know, they're coming out with some new baits. And then Outcast Tackle. And then I put all my fishing reports on Omnia website. So check out the reports for all the lakes in Colorado. If you're coming out to Colorado, check out my fishing reports. Just go to Jim G. Lopez and the Omnia webpage. Look at the fishing reports for the lakes out here. You know, you can buy the baits on there, and fast shipping. Give them a try. And thanks for watching. Have fun and be safe on the water.